Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm 21 years old and I'm a crochet artist. I love to crochet cute little plushies, and my goal is to hopefully have my own business, selling them online and going to flea markets and markets in my area so I can sell them. I currently have an Etsy and I'm just trying to kind of grow my exposure and that sort of thing, get people interested in me and my product and what I have to offer. So if you guys would like to follow me along on this journey and, kind of be my friends in growing this business, I would greatly appreciate that. And yeah, let's just see where this takes us. So today I am going to be seeing how much I can crochet until my husband gets home from work. My goal is to create some turtles so I can get ready to sell them at the flea market. And yeah, let's see what we can do today. I'm probably going to be doing some time lapses of me crocheting, and then in between time lapses I will give you progress updates on what I've crocheted, what I've completed, that sort of thing. I was thinking that I was going to start with crocheting my own whale pattern that I wrote up, but it turns out that I have a bunch of whales that I've already made. So I have this entire box full. Let me show you a little better. So as I was saying, I already have all these whales. They're pretty much done. They just need a little bit of blushies underneath their eyes to make them look a little cuter. But other than that, they're ready to be sold at market. So that one needs eyes super glued onto him because I forgot to do it during the crochet process. But, it is what it is. So since I do already have some whales crocheted, instead I'm going to start on turtles. Right, so I got my laptop here with the pattern. I forgot to mention in the last clip that this is a free pattern online by a woman named Kaylee. This is a completely no-sew turtle pattern, and it is on the website The Friendly Red Fox. If you just Google no-sew turtle pattern, this will be one of the first options that comes up. And I have this turtle that I already started last night, so I think we're going to start there, start with finishing it. So here's the start of the shell. I'm making the body in this like grayish tan color. This looks tan to me, but then when I show other people the yarn, they say it looks gray, so maybe I'm colorblind and I just don't know. But I already have his little head done, and 4 of his fins, so I need to do his tail and then his shell and the rest of his body, so we'll get started on that now. Alright guys, so I finished the first project for today. It is this little turtle. I think he's adorable, and I'm going to try and make a few more of these today. As you can see, he doesn't have a tail, which I actually think is kind of really cute. And then he has these little strings that I'm going to end up sewing in later. And I will add some little blushies on him, but I tend to add all the blush on my plushies when I'm getting ready for a market, and I do it all at once just because I feel like it makes it a little faster instead of sewing each plushie on at a time. So for right now anyway, he is done. And I really love him. I love this little pattern. I think it is so cute. He's super squishy. I did his head a little firmer so that it doesn't lose its shape. And it is currently 10:27, so you would think that it took me about an hour to finish him, but I did stop and throw in a load of laundry at around 10, and that took me about 15 minutes. So in all actuality, he only took me about an hour to create. I do want to wind this ball of yarn because I feel like it's gotten messy and crazy. I was able to center pull it, which is kind of nice, but then there's all of this going on the outside. But I think I might make a couple more turtles first and let the amount of yarn that's here get a little bit smaller before I center pull it, just because that might be a little difficult. And then I think I'm going to use this color for the next turtle shell that I did. So on this turtle, I did this brown as the base, which is just Bernat Blanket Yarn. But this one is Chanel yarn. This is Sweet Snuggles. Lite. So, and then this one is just Bernat Bright's blanket yarn in like a tealish color. So I think I might use this one for the shell instead of using this one again, and see how that comes out. I think if I use this one though, it might make the shell of the turtle slightly bigger than the shell is on this guy here. And in that case, then I might charge $15, maybe $17 per turtle, just depending on the size. It is literally 12:03 and I have finished this last turtle. This one took about an hour and a half, but I don't know, you'll see it in the clips of the time lapse, but I kept messing up the magic circle and the yarn kept ripping off, so I was having some struggles. It's really hot in my room, and if anybody who crochets knows, it's super hard to crochet when you're like sweaty and your grip on the yarn gets really tight and your tension just gets rough. And so I was trying to deal with that, but it took a little longer due to that. But I think it came out adorable. I love this little shell. I like the shell color compared to this one. And just like I was thinking, you can't really tell. The body shapes and sizes are the same because I use the same yarn. But this green shell is a little more puffy than this blue shell, so it has a little more height on top than the other one. They're both about the same amount of squishiness and all of that. I weighed them. They weigh the same thing. So they're the same. They have the same number of stitches, and the bodies are the same size. So I think I'm going to just end up selling both of them for $15 instead of doing this one more expensive and this one a little cheaper. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I actually found out that my husband is coming home from work early, so I can't really film while he's here. We kind of watch TV and do other stuff, chores, whatever we might want to do when he's home. So I kind of leave this to when he's not here, crocheting and stuff like that, so I can just spend time with him because he works quite a bit. So maybe we'll pick up tomorrow and see what else we can crochet. I've seen a lot of week of crochet videos, so I think I might try and upload that next. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. This is my first time being in front of a camera like this, so it's really weird for me. I'm sorry if I was a little awkward, but I'm going to try and get better with that as I go on. And I just really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you enjoyed and want to follow along on this journey with me. Subscribe to see what else I put out, and maybe I'll release my free will pattern. Bye guys!